is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Whatever platform works for you works for us here. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube page. If you're yet to subscribe to the YouTube, I'm just wondering, what are you waiting for? Yeah? Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit on the notification bell so that at any time that we go live, you can be part of it. Is that too much to ask? No. I mean, nobody charges you for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Well, it's all good. Let's talk this morning, and here forms our conversation for the hour, looking at a lot of Abuja motorists talking about levied fee and some form of harassment from some of the AMAC task force team in the FCT, and that forms our conversation this morning. Some of the motorists in the FCT, the Federal Capital Territory, have accused the task force of harassment anytime they use the road. Some motorists, start to demand for harassment while demanding receipt for their multiple vehicle documents. AMAC road officials are only responsible for issuing local government vehicle document, but some of the enforcement officers are abusing the process. And from reports gathered that private vehicles are mandated to obtain vehicle license, roadworthiness, insurance, and valid driver's license, and all of that. But then again, if you start to look at some of these documents and how they are being harmonized, vehicle document package varies from state to state. For example, the FCT, it costs almost 40,000, while in Niger State, the package is less than even 10,000 naira. And one would just say, a neighbor to us. And then again, you look at the other side, whether Nasara or Kogi. But motorists operating within the AMAC are alleging abuse of process, as the officials are now introducing other levies and harassing motorists over them. A particular guy who drives a truck in Jabi Garage named Idris complained that no matter what efforts they make, the task force and the AMAC officials will try to lay one fault to another. Knowing that we are commercial drivers, they won't excuse you even if you have all but one of the documents. You should have all the documents. We know that even a brand new vehicle has one document missing until you also regularize that, and we are living at the mercy of these task force officials. He said, I have the hackneyed permit and relevant documents, but they would find one reason or the other to extort you. And he says, claiming that even some days ago, he was fined 19,000 naira for a faded number plate in FCT. And talking about extortion varies from state to state. And he says any state you enter, they have their own kind of receipts that you must pay. In fact, they won't listen to you. For example, if you have relevant documents issued by AMAC, when you enter Nasarawa State, bam, they'll hold you down. And a commercial driver in Abuja also said that AMAC officials were known for checking only commercial vehicles. But recently, even private vehicles like Sienna with blue number plates, they would stop them and ask them for AMAC documents. And these are where it is. But lot of points of order. Points of conversation here, talking about either the pricing that they pay, and some of these officials will just make sure that you pay some form of levy by finding fault in your vehicle. That's also on one side. And on the other hand, it's more like what is really going on? Even all these revenues that are being taken, how much do we see development in the space, in the AMAC space, whether you say the motor parks or even to the drivers themselves, even in the way of, some people will say, did they patch any road? Did they help you deflate your, did they help you Did they help you when your tire was bad or something? So what exactly, is AMAC using some of this revenue for? And other people, on the other hand, would also say this revenue collection is just too much because an average cab person, an average taxi driver, or an articulated vehicle driver pays more than 1,000 naira every day to different groups at different times. And then, is the FCT, especially the AMAC, is it looking for a way to also harmonize some of its documents with the neighboring states? For example, like Nasarawa, for example, like Niger State, for example, like Kogi State, states that are, at some point sharing boundaries with the FCT. You had some of these drivers. And if you're talking about Nasarawa State, for those of you who might not really understand, immediately you cross that Yaya, it is said that you are in Nasarawa State. In fact, you would know because the transportation system there also changed because there are some buses that they used to run, all those Masaka, Ado, and the likes that cannot come into the FCT. Is there a form of regulation? Is there a form of if this is the person coming from Abuja, the person has paid today, is there a synergy between the AMAC and even other states? Some people will say, but it's another state. Why do you need some form of synergy? But the truth is, people cross from those cities to the FCT to do their job on a daily basis. People live in Masaka and they work in Wusetu. People live in Suleja and they work in Gaiki. So would you say, for example, would you say it was a wrong choice of job that was that they got? Or would you say that the driver should be liable to all this revenue and tax? For example, if a driver has a job or a business or a moving van that has a business to help move a particular apartment or an office from point A, which is the FCT, to point B, which is in Masaka in Yanya, and he has to go 3 times. What then happened to the driver? Should he build that amount into the money? Just a lot of things to talk about, and it looks like what Idris is also saying is almost like what is going on. It looks like they're at the mercy of these guys. Have you seen some of these AMAC task force young men, how they stop vehicle? I would personally say it, that it is very uncultured and you can't see that from a trained personnel. When I mean a trained personnel, you can't just jump in front of a moving vehicle because you want to collect tax or you want to be sure if that person has paid the levy for the day. That's jeopardizing your life. That's risking your life for how much? Maybe 100 naira, maybe 200 naira. Yeah? Is that enough for you to jeopardize your life, to jump on the road like that? And some of them carry, because they're not licensed to carry any firearm or so. But some of them carry very horrifying stick. Yeah? Very horrifying one. Some of them carry a particular plank that nails are on them. They're like 30, 50 nails on some of those planks that if you don't wait, we'll put it under your vehicle, your tire steps on it. And so I'm just thinking, what's the rationale? You want to stop a vehicle, which the average cost of that tire can be a 20,000 or a 25,000, but you are ready to destroy the 4 tires or the 2 tires of the vehicle for a levy of maybe 5,000 or a levy of 1,000 or a levy of 2,000, whatever the levy is. But this morning, let's look at it from 2 points of view. Should the AMAC consider having a synergy with the neighboring states to help drivers? That's 1. 2, how should they manage the revenue that is being collected from these drivers? And how much is this revenue? If you drive any of those trucks in the FCT, or you're a taxi driver, let us know. How much do you pay averagely on a day? Let's calculate it and see where we go from there. You can join the conversation via YouTube this morning at Nigeria Info Abuja, Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Olatunde Ibrahim says, thank you, El Effizy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And it's good to know that you're watching via YouTube this morning. Let's go on WhatsApp and see. I see lots of messages. But before then, let's also check what's going on with our Facebook community. Anybody on Facebook? Let's see if we have your comments. We'll just take it from there. I must really appreciate all of you who have joined via YouTube and Facebook. And of course, I expect to also see that you also like the Facebook page. Yeah, like the Facebook page. It doesn't bite. Okay, so good. Here we are on Facebook. Let's see. Okay, good. All right. Just trying to see some of your conversation here on Facebook. Okay. Good morning, Effizy. Chris from Hamburg says, AMAC don't they do pass himself? They should scrap out. They should be scrapped out, please. I don't think that can happen. I honestly don't think that. Yeah, that revenue, that tax needs to be collected. But then when you say they should scrap them out, I don't know how that will work. Let's go to WhatsApp, where I see some of your messages waiting this morning. All right, some calls are also coming in, but then let's look at some of the conversation here on Facebook. Effizy, a call interrupted by listening. Kindly go through the question and answer. Oh, Talkware. All right. Sorry. Okay. Since cash crunch, almost all the cars in Abuja are now commercial drivers now. So that's why AMAC and Agbero are checking them. Really? You call that check? Let's take some calls here. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Effizy.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. My name is James. I'm calling from Wuse right now.
You're welcome, James.
Yes. I'm a taxi driver, also a bank driver.
Good.
What you are saying is absolutely right. Because as a commercial driver, we pay AMAC 200 naira.
That's one.
On a daily basis. We pay National Union 200 naira.
That's 400.
That's 400. If you are going to Nasarawa, you pay this commercial driver association 200 naira.
That's 600.
Nasarawa local government too. That is Bansaka. You pay 200 naira.
That's 800.
That is 800 naira on a daily basis.
And
other associations which I cannot remember how to count. Then come to official car like the banker. We buy the AMAC 35,000 per year.
35,000 AMAC.
Yes. Like the banker. Then other ones. Sometimes some of them will deliberately remove some paper out of it. Then when their task force on the road show you, they will show you that one that this one is not included. This one is not there. You have to buy it. So that's what we say on the road on a daily basis. And the way they will approach you, they will come as if they are courtists. If you don't comply or you want to talk anything, so one of them will just take your paper away. You have to settle.
But
the thing is just because we don't see how much they do with the money.
That's what I wanted to just confirm from you. Is there at any time that there is more like a annual meeting where AMAC also lets you know that we're working in your interest, some of this revenue will be channeled to, I don't know, does anything like that happen?
Absolutely nothing like that. We are just they impose it on us and wish you must buy it.
Interesting. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's take on other calls here. You can call me via WhatsApp 0039930137 right now. Yeah, call me via WhatsApp. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
My name is Osas.
Osas, you're welcome.
Thank you. I'm calling from Itama.
Let's talk.
I have a Toyota Tundra truck, which I drive for my projects, and I actually drive between states. And then it's a huge issue because in some states they come with flank with studded nails, especially if you're driving from area 1.
Hello, Osaz, are you there?
Oh, hello?
Yes, Osaz, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. If you are driving toward area 1 to Vega, that first roundabout, they are there. First thing they do is they remove your number plates. If you are also around Wuse Market, they are there, they remove your number plates. Now, the irony is this. Sometime in 2017, I know a federal executive council was held. Then MD Abubakar was the IG of police. And then he was outlawed because they said they were hindering movement of trade. So I knew it was outlawed. If you check records, you will see it there. And then secondly, they also complained that they are collecting these revenues on federal roads, which is wrong. See, they removed my plates. I had to go to the police station. I had to spend time there. And then the lady now told them it is criminal for anybody to remove somebody's number plates. That was when I even knew that it is criminal for you to remove somebody's number plates. That even a policeman cannot remove your number plates. So in essence, you will ask, the measures they are taking, where are they getting it from? Who is empowering them? What law is governing them? What law is regulating them? It turned out that some of the boys that were the one around Wuse Market were people who used to carry reinforcements in Lugbe Market. When they demolished the Lugbe Market, they no longer had jobs. They now went to Wuse Market and started enforcing AMAC rules. The ones in Buhari were the ones that once stopped me on the way from Zamfara around Zaria. Suddenly they showed up in Buhari that they are also working for AMAC. But they were working for Buhari Council. So you begin to ask, who are these people? They are more opt-out. If you are traveling from Benin, you follow that Ibilo Axis road. You cut out Auchi and come out to Okene.
Yes.
Those ones, you see them in broad daylight, they are smoking weed. And then if you watch, a police post is never far from them. There's always a police team close to them that gives them backing.
All right, thank you, sir.
Because you're welcome.
Yeah, so that we can accommodate others who want to join the conversation. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. Good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling from?
The billionaire.
Yes, sir.
Please, I need some money. Please, I need some money. Even though it's 50,000 naira, I will be happy with you.
Don't worry.
God will bless you. The billionaire.
Yes, sir.
My name is Obedient Moses. One should be calling from Banner.
You're welcome. Let's talk.
You see the topic that you brought out? It's a sensitive topic. I don't know where Nigeria will grow above this local government task force, something and other things. You need to drive out within the city of Abuja. You will cry for this country. A city center in the whole world is not supposed to be generating revenue. Am I sure or wrong? In the whole world, a city center. In the city, in the other cities, within the city center that would generate revenue and pay to the federal government. So this place in Abuja, a diplomat city. Hello, sir?
I'm with you.
A diplomat city that white men all over the world, like other people in the world call Nigeria is a world market. They are all over every place. I will see AMAC boys. Like, disgracing Nigerians.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say now is that I have been in Geneva. In Switzerland. I stayed for 3 months. I drove all over their city. I never see any VIO talking of AMAC or anything to distract me on the way.
All right. Thank you.
All their payment goes, oh God, may God help the country in Jesus' name.
Amen to that. Thank you. Appreciate your take there. Uzo Francis Namani, and it's good to read from you again, Uzo. The Ministry of Transport in FCT should handle the revenue effectively and utilize them prudently. Besides, illegal extension should be avoided completely. May God help us. Keep up your good work, Effizy. And that's his comment on Facebook Live this morning. And with that being said, we go on a quick commercial break. And when we come back, the conversation keeps on. And we keep having our conversation this morning. Stay with me. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Nwachukwu. I'm the host of Hard Facts. And I bring you the biggest stories driving conversation every weekday here on 95.1 Nigeria Info Hard Fact Show. I love to get your opinion and conjectures, but the facts you cannot dispute here on Hard Facts. Join me and let's talk.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This is Nigeria Info.
Very well, sir. Thank you, sir.
The conduct of the task force team who are pursuing revenue is, I don't want to use the too negative adjective. They use violence and aggression to pursue revenue from people. Some of them, you see them brandishing sword, a sharp sword, and some they will be drinking ham on the street, and they will be using a cut-off nail attached to a wood, and they will be laying it across the road. That if you don't stop, immediately you climb on it and destroy your tire. So they use all unholy means to pursue their this. And most of them, they are untrained, they are uncultured. Some of them are political talks recruited to become revenue pursuing teams. So they should sanitize the system. That is my take.
Thank you, Abubakar. They should sanitize the system. And Abdullahi Mohammed here on YouTube says, good morning, the billionaire. I'm Mohammed, and a taxi driver who plies a beggar to Buhari. What we spend on revenue daily is National Union ticket, 200 naira, Buhari Area Council, 200 naira, AMAC ticket, 200 naira, park ticket. Depending on the park you load, all this fee exclude the fee you pay for loading per trip. God help us. So if we go by this, your calculation now, 200 naira for National Union, Buhari Area Council 200, that's 400. AMAC tickets, that's 200, that's 600. And then he talks about the park you load. It depends on the park, whatever amount the park collects. Then there's also a fee for loading per trip. Interesting. All right, and let's go back to Facebook and see, do we have any comments here? All right, call me via WhatsApp or via the phone line this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Okay. The billionaire.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, are you there? Okay, please do me well to call back. Would appreciate a call back this morning. And let's go to WhatsApp and see, do we have any message waiting here on WhatsApp? Friday, Onoja says, good morning, Nigeria Info. The Ministry of Transportation have to do something on diesel. All right, that's your take this morning. And I see someone sent a voice note with no specification, so we'll skip that. Let's see, let's go here. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Hello? Okay. Please call me back. That reconnecting sound wants to make us have that conversation. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Justice of Peace.
Justice of Peace, you're welcome.
We're talking about this. Yes. You see, this matter, it can't end. The reason is that those men who have access to government, to collect the contract of this revenue, they use the word revenue generation, and they go as far as reaching out to IG, and they will get a letter of approval. That's why you even see them in the highway. Most times, they go to Commissioner of Police. So when they get all these things, they now go and attach themselves to policemen on the road, and a policeman will letter from IG or from commissioner, and he will say no, that you should not stand here. You know? So with that letter, they now begin to use it, go extra miles to manipulate people and get money. That is why all this while we have been crying on the radio with AMAC and the task force on the streets, it seems nothing changed. I wish before I begin to give this letter, it can give them guidelines on how to operate. I think that will help a lot.
Okay.
The Commissioner of Police, before you give this revenue generation, give them guidelines on how to operate. You know, that's why those police on the checkpoint can't do them anything. If you cry to them, they will tell you, go and settle with them, because there is a letter from the IG allowing those boys to operate. There's a letter from the Commissioner of Police allowing them to operate. So they are like they are like politicians. They manipulate. They use the word generating revenue. Then
but the truth is that, I mean, they are seen as generating revenue for whatever place where they are, like the AMAC. They generate revenue for the AMAC, and of course they should also get the support from the security agents. But I would agree on you when it comes to training. When it comes to training, because the truth is, the policeman who is standing on the road today that can tell you to stop is well trained by the Nigerian police force and understand what to do at his job. And that's why when they do contrary to that, they are also brought to book. But unfortunately, how many of these people are brought to book when it comes to task force? Do you even see a name tag on their shirts?
You are correct. So they should be trained.
Thank you.
They should give them guidelines. And even the police on the street will know, oh, this is your limit. Like a man talk about removing your plate number. They should know that this you can't go to this extent. Most times they remove it in the front of police.
All right.
My brother.
Thank you, Justice of Peace. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Nasiru Nuru from AMAC says, good morning, the billionaire. You're talking about only drivers. AMAC is now collecting 5,000 naira from POS operators. Now, wow, is that true? I don't know. Nasiru Nuru, are you saying this on good authority? And if you are, is that the way AMAC is collecting revenue from them? You also remember that Ikarata was talking about where some of those POS guys are located as not allocated to them to stay there. But if AMAC is now collecting 5,000 for them, for what? Is it ground rent fee? I don't know, just saying. Let's look at another message here on WhatsApp. Tokwe says, Effizy, these illegal revenue collectors in Abuja, Lagos, and other states in Nigeria are empowered by the politician. How do you explain their existence in all these years and government has refused to do away with them? They harass citizens going about their lawful businesses. Tokwe sends that in via WhatsApp this morning. Let's go on to take on some more calls via WhatsApp this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, sir. Effizy.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
This is Dabangushi.
Dabangushi, you're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
Yes, I have a different view. All this money that these people are collecting, where the money they go?
That's another question, Dabangushi, because I was also trying to find out from the first caller who also said he's a driver. And I told him, I said, do you have like maybe a time in the year where AMAC gathers all of you and just say, the revenue that was collected, this and this will be done, or this and this are done with it, or provide some facility in some of the parks? I don't know. I'm just saying, but
no school. We never heard that they spend the money to build any school or to build road, or to buy some car and give to the less privileged. They never use this money to affect the people paying the money positively one day. And they are collecting the money for law enforcement, forcing people by force, by fire, by thunder, sharing the money.
No, maybe we should agree that they are using the money for something, and me and you, we don't know. Maybe when they tell us, we will now know.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, look at the whole market we have here in Abuja. Any market we enter, you pay 100 naira. How much those people generate every day? Abuja Investment House. What are they using all this money to do? Because I know one of their director. I don't want to mention the name, and I don't want to mention the amount he forgot his account for about around 8-9 years ago. You see, the bank now calling that, okay, you have to say, up to that, it's a small money. That money is a very big money, not the small money. Millions upon hundreds of millions. These people are just there collecting the money. Look at the one they put in the airport now. Last week I was at the airport. If you just enter through that place, they say you pay. Just pay small. But I said, you people say 15 minutes free now. The man said, no, you have to pay. So I pay. I pay 500 naira.
Yes.
You see, where this money they go in FCT, we can't see what they are using the money for at all. Now,
all right.
I don't feel bad to.
Thank you, Dabangushi. Thank you. Okay. Dabangushi is looking at the matter from the point of what are being done with the revenue that are collected. And Nasir just reply me to say, I'm very sure, sir. I'm saying this on good authority because I also do the business. Interesting. Okay, let's take on more calls here. And let's see. Okay, no one here. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, this is Chris calling from Jabi.
Chris, all the way from Jabi. You're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
Yeah, thank you very much. Silence is my own both that I do. But I challenge this, please. If there's anybody that will tell these AMAC people, all these other people to stay away from both.
No, but
because one, both they pay seriously, not the drivers, they are as a company, not the foreign company. They pay seriously, I think annually, to federal government in terms of tax and other revenue. And then individual driver on board. I don't know if you can hear me clearly.
I can hear you.
Every trip you take on board, driver takes on board, you take 25% of that individual trip. That 25% now go to get their own, federal government get their own, the franchise get their own. So I still not reason why my car, I was with some friends last week on Sunday. Yeah, 3 weeks ago on Sunday. Then my brother called me that these people, I did Abuja in one. Connected my 2010 Corolla, went into that Guagalata party, deflected on the tire, that they don't want to know anything about both this and that. So why they become they will only say them this and that. That's like whatever you're asking for from both drivers, that's double taxation, which is the criminal offense.
All right, thank you. Let's leave it at that with you. All right, and interesting part. I mean, I'm just looking at the tweets, the Twitter platform, and I can see Sumbo Badmos tweeted. I mean, he even took a picture to back up the claim of what Justice of Peace was saying about at the 9 o'clock hour about some of the road safety official or VIO and the way they block the road to make to effect an arrest. And I mean, this picture doesn't look really nice. It doesn't. In any way, I mean. But like I said, we can do better as a people. And moving on, and this morning, BJ from Gaiki says, good morning, Sir L. Do you know that the same AMAC are collecting waste revenues, which is meant for AEPB? With regards to the mobile revenue generation, I think yearly car renewal should cover for any revenue. Okay, saying they should just do it once, collect it once and for all, and so that the people you are effecting arrest on are the people who have not paid. That means you have not paid for the year and all that. Is that what you're saying, BK from Gaiki? All right, let's go back to YouTube if anybody is saying anything via the YouTube platform this morning. But then would continue to engage to ensure that we have a better society when it comes to even how we collect revenue and how it should be. I mean, we should be very clear about what it's being used for so that people understand, you know. Good morning, Effizy. Sir L, I concur to what the guy wrote on WhatsApp. I also do the business, and these people come to collect 5K from me every year. And I remember that I have said it on this platform before. Joe from Airport Road sends that in. Interesting. I mean, how come I have not seen any of those messages or even know about? I mean, the 5K. Let me confirm from Joe and Nasir. What exactly is on the narration of the receipt that is given to you after the AMAC tax force collect this 5K from you, as you have said? What exactly is on the receipt? What does it show? Like, is it like, I don't know, is it ground fee, tenement rate, something? I don't know. What's it called? Have you bothered to find out from them? Yeah. And let's take on more calls. I see some of your calls coming in via the WhatsApp portal this morning. So let's take them, and I'll wait for Joe and Nasir's response on this to know exactly. And are you sure that the people who come to collect this 5K from you, are you very sure that they are sent from AMAC? Are they tax force people? Let's go to Facebook here, where Sikiru Yekini says, "Good morning, Sir L. It's politicians that appoint them. How do you know?" Bright Uzom says, "Good morning, L. The issue of AMAC is serious. Imagine when one of the workers was checked our papers. He noticed our driver wasn't paying attention to him. As another one was interrogating him, he hurriedly removed one vital paper and hid it, not knowing I caught him. So he now handed it to our driver that his papers are not complete. That one paper was missing, and explained how the paper was. So I asked him, I said, 'Sir, can I see the paper you removed and hid?' Sir L, he was shocked, and is that same paper he wanted to charge us for. God help us." Interesting. Okay, should we go back here? Let's see. Okay, let's take your calls from here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you. Oh my, that reconnecting sound via WhatsApp this morning won't let us have it. Please take where your network is better and okay before using the WhatsApp portal. Do well to call back, or you can call 0700 951 0000. This morning, let's go back to Facebook. I see lots of your comments here. Okay, we've taken them. Okay, no, that's not for us. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay. If that WhatsApp call is not working, you might have to just drop me a message via WhatsApp, and we'll take that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Allah Haji Effizy.
Yes, so.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Please, if you ask me, these AMAC guys are just touting.
You didn't say your name though.
My name is
Omar. Oh.
Yeah, can you?
Omar, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, Omar. Sorry about that. The network is trying to play fast one on you this morning, so sorry about that. Okay. And hello.
They are back.
Okay.
You see, first of all, to me, those guys are just boys for compensation. The chairman bring them to compensate them. Maybe the talks they used to do so many things, I don't know, but I think it's what it is. If you carry your household property in your boot, and you have your boot open, for instance, or probably behind your seat, not just the boot, if you have anything behind your seat, your household property, say gas cooker or anything, behind your seat, we should ask you a question. Maybe the one at Arab Junction at Otaku, why you carry something, your own property in your car? That's that chairman buy the thing for you. As one is talking to you, the other one is busy losing your number. Usually the car I drive, it's what they do. I don't always numbers. There's a sticker my computer on the car usually. He came and said, "Oh guy, I'm talking to you." I said, "You can't talk to me. This is my household property. I'm taking it home." I'm not gonna say, "Bros, I just give her one key way, no two like okay, okay, just carry your one like I carry and go." But my worry is, must we have these towns everywhere to make law? Like, you see, they're smelling all sort of, I don't want to call them on radio, they smell a lot of things. They smell a lot, not true. If I die, I just carry Hilos pickup, just carry any Hilos at all. Just go to our park. Just there with the other traffic light. They don't answer you. Where is your paper? Why are you transfer for paper? Who license transfer for paper in the first place? Just bring those guys in. How they use the individual election, do all sort of things. Give them paper and say, okay, go and get every time and pay money for me.
All right.
I got them time because that's what they are.
Okay, Omar, thank you. Thank you. Your take there, that's your opinion there. Let's go to WhatsApp messages here. Good morning, Effizy. This is quite a long read, though. On the issue of tax force in Abuja, particularly in AMAC and Buhari Area Council, it's in a very sorry state. Sa'el, do you know that AMAC and DOAS, what do you mean? Issued the same papers, but still is okay. But yet, those DOAS will hold you hostage if you have AMAC paper, claiming you must have the paper as well, which is really funny. On the issue of those guys' behavior on the road, what do you expect from uncultured, whom our politicians gave the opportunity of the tax force position to a means of compensation for what they have done during the electioneering season? It will also interest you that most of the money generated from this said tax force doesn't get into the local government purse. But they have a lot of fake AMAC guys out there claiming to be working for AMAC and Buhari Area Council. It's possible they do misabuse their power. They know that the money generated to the local government purse are not being used for anything, but rather they embezzled it. The local government in Abuja is supposed to cater for street light, road maintenance, etc. But what is their role in our city today? May God help us. Adesoji sends that in via WhatsApp. Good morning, Effizy. Advice for drivers regarding the removal of part of their union or car papers. Drivers should number each leaflet 1, 2, 3. Yeah? The moment they see the numbering, they can't remove any. Akin from Suleja. Akin, are you talking from experience? And let's see, who do we have here? What was written on the AMAC tax receipt? But I will look for the receipt and send to you, sir. I'm sure they are AMAC staff because they will come in AMAC car and put on AMAC jackets. Okay, I'll wait for that. I would wait for that. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can take some more calls here. Do I see any call in waiting? None that I see. We've got less than 3 minutes to the next commercial. So if your call is coming, it rather be now. If not, we might not be able to take it. And yes, Akin from Sule just say yes. I'm talking from experience. Abuja, so you heard. Number your papers. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, all of you.
Yes, good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling from.
It's Kamas calling from Mugu.
You're welcome. Talk to me.
In this AMAC issue, in fact, we don't know when the thing will actually end. But let me tell you my own experience.
Okay.
You know, around that Muse market, the last stayed here to get several complaints of the children, both private cars. So my own question is, are they in charge of private cars now? That is one. Because they seize plate number of private cars.
Do they say the reason why they take they remove your plate numbers as a private car?
They've not actually removed mine, but the person that was in my front,
okay,
they just asked him. He has a normal blue private plate number. They just asked him to stop. Started asking, where is this paper? Where is this paper? Where is the man have that paper? They said no paper. The man was like, what kind of paper again are you looking for apart from this one that you normally renew in a VI office?
Yes.
He said they told me that there is a paper they are looking for. I don't have the paper. The man followed them to the office. Then that one is apart. Then this Beggar Junction, whether on Sunday, you don't boy children, they charge you 16,000 naira. question I'm asking, and police van, there's a police van in that Beggar Junction. That police van, I can tell you authoritatively because I've been a victim, that they have a share money, because when we discuss to that back of who say what is it called, Barnes, they have an office there. If you are climbing from the bridge, if you are coming from Barnes, as you are climbing down, by your right there, they have offices there where they have 3 chairmen, according to them. 3 different chairmen.
But then
now, the police
let's leave it at that with you, my dear friend. I mean, we need to run for a quick commercial break. But I mean, those your experiences are not the best of experience one should have. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. And here on Facebook, Mary says, "Hi, El. My warmest regards." Appreciate you too, Mary. Thank you so much. It's good to know that you're connecting with us via Facebook and WhatsApp Live. YouTube Live, I mean. And Bright says, El, please, those AMAC revenue men that do operate around Karasana and Guarimpa by Charlie Boy, those boys need more orientation. We're on for a quick commercial break and the news come at the top of the hour. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is Nigeria Info.